We're going to taste a Casillero del Diablo, and it is their Especial Reserva Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
Now, surprisingly, with that sort of title, I was expecting the price to be quite a lot, because it's not only is it Reserva, but it's a Special Reserva.
Yeah.
So the price is £9. So that is a lot cheaper than I thought it was going to be.
It does sound expensive when you put it like that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Because it's not just special; it's reserved, and it's a special reserve. So
I'm surprised you went for it, John. If I'm honest.
Well, I probably would have just had second thoughts if it had been too expensive. But it was suggested by one of our viewers, or I've forgotten who it was. So I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to have to get a better note system. Anyway.
Okay,
let's go for it.
Reserva Sauvignon. Where's this from?
This is I think this will be from Chile, won't it?
Yeah, Chile. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So look at the old colour, and again, it's got that nice
straw colour.
The straw with the green. It always comes out there nicely, and I think
it'll be the sort of lemony, perhaps more lemony than straw.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Not so yellowy, but more lemony.
Yeah, lighter.
Yeah.
Lighter yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Have you shown the guys that? I missed.
Yeah.
You're right. You're fine. Good.
On the ball. On the ball.
Good.
And it looked really good as well. So let's have a go on the nose.
Okay.
Lost it there.
Well, it's not an obvious Sauvignon Blanc for me, and I got the initial aroma, but then it's very difficult.
Yeah. Again, for me, it's not got the stereotypical Sauvignon aroma, like you just said. I wouldn't smell it and think, oh, there we are, I've got Sauvignon. Oh, I almost tasted a bit then, I didn't mean to.
The full game is almost like a flat Sauvignon Blanc.
I understand what you're saying by that, yeah. I understand that.
So a muted Sauvignon Blanc.
Yeah, not as in your face as you would expect.
No.
But then we've got to look as well. This is, something I've just remembered. It's a Chilean Sauvignon. We're not looking at some of the New Zealand Sauvignons, which are a little bit more in your face. Chileans do tend to be a little bit softer.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like showing the Chilean Sauvignon on my tastings, and I usually prefer the Chilean Sauvignons because they are a little bit softer.
Okay.
It smells good. It's just... Let's go on the palate and see where we go from.
Okay, yeah, let's do that. You may wonder why John and I are both good. Just if you're new to the channel, basically the tongue, as I understand it, has a couple of thousand sort of sensors for taste, but the actual nasal part has like tens of thousands. So you're actually going to get much more taste by letting your nose smell it as well. So I think your tongue is just sort of like sour and sweet and all those, whereas the nose will get all the other bits and bobs.
And getting the air through them. That's all it is when you're slurping away. It does sound a bit funny, but that is the best way to kind of taste wine. I'll get as much as you can from the wine. Which, coming back to it, this again is, I wouldn't say it's a stereotypical Sauvignon, but then thinking if it's a Chilean Sauvignon, yeah, perhaps it is. If there is definitely that grapefruit in there, but other than that, it's not overly recognisable as a Chilean Sauvignon, yes, but if this was a Marlborough Sauvignon, you'd be like, something going on there.
Marlborough coming from New Zealand.
That's the one, John, where they make all these cigarettes.
That's right, yes.
Just there. No, coming back, let's find it. Let's have a go.
I was surprised that the mouthfeel was quite pleasant. It was quite silky, and actually, as you said, the actual acidity didn't hit until after I'd swallowed. If you know what I mean.
Not as sharp.
No, exactly. There was enough flavour in the wine for me not to notice this till I swallowed it, and then that left the acidity. That doesn't mean to say it was unpleasant. It's quite refreshing. And the mouth, they're feeling my mouth anyway, they're feeling very refreshed after drinking that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the acidity, I'm noticing that acidity more so. It's getting me a little bit there, which, again, I do expect from a Sauvignon. I expect that. So, all in all, I do like that. This wouldn't be one I could get through a bottle. It sounds, when we like describe it like this, I couldn't get through a bottle of that. It makes it sound like
You always, if you start, you always get through a bottle.
Well, to be fair, I do. But that, I would need something else with that. I couldn't just drink that on its own because of the acidity. I'm not saying it's too harsh. I'm just saying personally, the acidity is quite a lot for me.
Yeah, and that's not. You don't. I don't think you mean it in terms of taste. You mean it in terms of the way it affects your personally affects your stomach.
That's right.
So some people it doesn't do that, so it wouldn't make any difference.
You look at.
Yeah, yeah. For me, it's not too acidic. But I don't. Sauvignon Blanc is for me really nice as a glass or 2 glasses, and then I'm ready to move on to something else. It's a nice sort of lunchtime drink, and obviously if you're having sort of fish or something, it's nice to accompany that. But yeah, it's not for me a bottle of wine just to sit down and drink on its own.
It's definitely, this particular one is definitely growing on me though. As like getting in there, my taste buds might be warmed up to it a little bit more, but yeah, I'm enjoying that.
It is actually for me as well. The more I'm having, the more I'm enjoying it. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
I might have another glass of this, John.
I'm actually getting apple now at the end.
We get that else?
Yeah, like a crisp sour green apple.
I understand where you're coming from. A lot of white wines, I tend to get that crisp green apple. I don't know where it comes from, but it's there.
Okay. So, moving on to...
cheese.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't think about this one.
Do you want me to go into food then?
If you go into food, I'll think about cheese.
Okay. So definitely for the food, I would go with this, would again be definitely, because on other reviews we've done Sauvignon Blanc, said the same thing. Definitely go for fish, nice flaky fish or sole fish in a butter sauce. Maybe even, some lobster in some butter and garlic sauce. Shellfish, it'll go fine with that. If you're into oysters, I'm not personally, but if you're into oysters, I've tasted them. I think probably it would go with that. So I'd definitely stick with that. If you don't like fish, then I think chicken is probably the only other thing, or salad, it would go with.
Oysters. I've not had oysters for so long. You just reminded me then.
Do you like them?
I do like them, yeah. To be fair, we've not had them for a long time. We went into Portugal a few weeks ago and I had them there for the first time as I remembered how much I liked them. And when you just said that, I smiled to myself and thought, yeah, you're right, that would be just beautiful. Ooh, right. So, but the cheese, you're looking at another washed rind, smelly kind of cheese, something like a Schaum, which is a German washed rind. Yeah, something like that's going to take that on very well. Again, very, very smelly, but actually quite mild and sweet when you actually get down to it. And that, I think it'll be spot on.
Excellent. Okay, so I guess that just leaves us to think about the score.
The score. Okay,
so we're going to go. I'll turn round, and you look into that one.
Okay, well, we think again, £9, good price. It worked well for me. There was some bits in there that really came out as a Sauvignon, which perhaps not seen before. So I'm going to give this a decent score of.
You counting your fingers?
I am, yes. That's what I'm going for, yeah.
Okay. 81 for me.
Oof, that's a bit. I said 76.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I don't know why. I think something like it was one of those. It's a mood thing right now. My mood is not in for that. I could appreciate that there's be a time of a day or an evening where I would want that, but right now it's just not floating my boat.
Okay, I think I did that on the basis of some other Sauvignons that we've tasted, and I've scored them sort of high 70s. I thought that was a little bit better. For £9, it was good. It had a nice balance. It was, I think, with food it go well. It compares quite well with some of the French Sauvignon Blancs that you pay a lot more for.
Yeah, there is that. You can't. Yeah.
So that's where my score. That's interesting because we don't often have that span.
Not too far away, do we?
No. Anyway, it is what it is. So, guys, if you've got any ideas about what we should be reviewing, give us a comment and let us know. And until the next time, we very much look forward to seeing you there.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.